Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about financial literacy. That will be personal credit, business credit, credit repair, and all things finance. Today, it's going to be a video that's different than some of the other ones that I've made in the past. I want to show you guys the best way to make money online, and this is going to be for beginners. We're looking at making $300 per day in 2024. Now, with this video, I was thinking about how there's a lot of people who are still trying to repair their credit, and they're still trying to get into a good financial position so they can leverage their capital in order to make money. Well, when I was in a situation where my credit was bad, I was actually, not able to do a lot of the things that I can do now, but there were a few things that I was doing to make money online very easily. And a lot of these things, I think they're very outside the box ideas, but they do work. I've done them before in the past, and they have made me several $100s per day, even a day being as high as $1,000 in one day. And these are all going to be online. The great thing about this is either they don't require any money from you to start, or the money is very, very little. So you don't need to have good credit to make money doing these things. These are good ideas to get you along, or to at least make money in the meantime, so you can fund that business that you may want to do while you're working on your personal credit. So, just keep in mind that no matter which idea that I'm going to show you, no matter what you do, it does take time in order for these things to grow. But if you do grow them, you can make a substantial amount of money. And some of these hopefully will inspire you to these may be your primary business ideas. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I'm going to show you the best way that you can make money online. Hopefully this won't turn a lot of people off, but before we go into how you can make money, I want to talk about something really important, because all of these ideas will revolve around AI generative tools. Now, some of you may or may not know what that is, but at this point, if you're not familiar with artificial intelligence tools, they're not sentient technology tools where they can think and do things for themselves. These are things that make our lives easier that we used to have to spend a lot of time doing. So, for example, ChatGPT, AWS, which is an Amazon software, they have a brand new AI tool. There's Google AI, and there's also, plenty of other ones out there. And we're going to be talking about a few of those for today. So generative artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence that's capable of generating text, images, videos, or other data using generative models, often in response to prompts. And generative AI models learn the patterns and structure of their input training data and then generate new data that has similar characteristics. So to put simply, these tools allow you to quickly generate new content based on a variety of inputs. All right. So simply put, these tools allow you to generate new content quickly based on whatever parameters that you set. That is the simple way of putting this. It could be text, images, sounds, animation, 3D models, and other types of data. And I just want to go over a couple of things and why this is so important, because a lot of you may hear this and this automatically might turn you off. I would challenge you to say that in history, these things have happened. For example, there was the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s, where now we have things like Amazon. Just 20 years ago, you never thought that you'd be able to FaceTime someone. You never thought that you would be able to just buy stuff online instead of going into stores. Like, there's a lot of these ideas that people were resistant to that now have become the norm. So where do you want to be on the side of this? Do you want to just say, oh, I could have done this then? Or do you want to get ahead of this to see how you can start making money? So, I challenge you to make sure that you're learning more about this, because this isn't going anywhere. This is only going to get more and more intuitive, better and better. There are opportunities to make money from these new tools going on right now. All right. So let's do a little bit of digging into this market and how it's growing first. Right now, we're on Statista. It's just a website that keeps track of a lot of statistics, but today we're looking at a market for artificial intelligence. So as you can see in the year 2020, 2021, 2022, even the year that we're currently in, it's been a very, very slow growth. But as you can see, by 2030, this market will exponentially expand. So the market size in AI is projected to reach 184 billion in market value. All right. And that's just going to be by 2024. And by the time we get to 2030, it's going to be $826 billion in market value. That is huge, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because I want you to see how you could get in front of this stuff to start making money now before it becomes the norm. Now, how do we make money online with these tools? So again, we want to start capitalizing on this now because, believe it or not, a lot of people are unaware of these tools or haven't considered the different possibilities that can be implemented to make money when you use these tools. All right. So you can offer easy, low-cost services online using online gig work or freelance work platforms. For today, we're going to be looking at FIVERR. Okay. So FIVERR is a multinational online marketplace. I've used FIVERR a lot for freelance work online to make money in the past. I don't do freelance work as much now because I found a lot of alternative methods where you can, have money, make money for you. But for service, like my time I spent to make money, there was time that I used to make money for some of these freelance services that at the time made me a lot of money. And if I didn't have these other alternatives, I would fall back to this same thing. So we're going to see how FIVERR will connect freelancers and people and businesses like you and me to make money. And this is going to be a wide range of services. The first thing that we're going to be looking at on FIVERR is going to be captions. Captions, like in my videos where you see the words at the bottom. I'm going to show you how you can use captions and subtitles on FIVERR to make probably more than $300 a day. I mean, this is going to be phenomenal. All right. So right now we are on the FIVERR website. So find the right freelance service right away. So popular ones are website design, WordPress, logos, AI services, which is kind of like what we're going to be doing for today. So with FIVERR, most people like you or me, when we're trying to innovate our business or we're trying to give a freelancer work that we may not want to do, and they'll do it for a particular price. That's what we're looking at doing for today. So when you log on to this site, they're going to have you join. Once you join, then you'll be able to search for any service. And today, let's look for captions. On the FIVERR website, I typed in subtitles or captions, and these are the results that came up. And we're just going to look at these freelancers that are in demand. And this one is top rated, 475 reviews here. Let's take a look at the service that they're offering. All right, so this gentleman is offering professional English subtitles or captions for your video. Basic here is $10. For standard, it's $45. For premium, it's $90. And that's for 25 minutes. There's one for 10 minutes. There's also a basic one for 5 minutes. And there is one revision. So you can ask him to change it one more time. Now, this person is offering a service that we can actually use by generating an AI tool. And let's go actually back, because I want to take a look at, let's take a look at this one because he's making even more money, right? So this guy offers a service where he will add subtitles in your video in Russian and English for $30, or for 15 minutes, $45, or for $60, 15 minutes as well. And as it looks like as you go up, it adds an additional $40. So this can be huge. I'm going to show you an AI tool that we can do this exact same thing as this freelancer that you may or may not know of. So the website that we're on is Captions.ai. I'm going to leave a link in the description for all of these websites. So Captions.ai can take any video and it can translate the audio into a different language but it can also add captions and subtitles. All right. So I'm going to actually show you a video that I made for Relay Bank, and then I'm going to play it for you in English. And then we're going to translate this video and see how it looks when we look at the video in a different language. Okay, so this is a video that I made for Relay Bank that I did not end up using. Let's play this video just so that you can hear some of it, and then we're going to add it to Captions.ai. This video is brought to you by Relay Bank. Sign up now and receive $50 when you deposit a minimum. And it's only like 19 seconds, so we can render this video quickly. Now let's add this video to Captions.ai, and then we're gonna see what this will look like in a different language. So I added the video onto Captions.ai. Our original language that we have here is English. Let's translate this video to, let's do Spanish, all right? And we're gonna do the AI dub to Spanish. All right, guys, so the video just finished rendering, and let's listen to the difference between the English and the Spanish one that Captions.ai just generated for me. I'm gonna play it from my computer, so I'm sorry if it's quiet, but hopefully we can hear this.
Este video te lo presenta Relay Bank. Y recibes $50 cuando deposites un saldo mínimo de $100 en tu cuenta.
And as you can hear, that even sounds like my voice, right? So it just translated. Not only did it translate the subtitles and my words, it also actually translated my voice so that I am speaking Spanish in this video, right?
No habrá comisiones de cuenta en hasta 20 cuentas corrientes.
So imagine if you did this for people as a service and they were unaware that this is something that they can do. We just saw, let's go back to our Fiverr video. So for this gentleman, if he's able to charge $30, $45, even $60 for 15 minutes of video, just imagine what you could charge for doing the exact same thing. And you wouldn't have to just do Russian. You could do any language, you know, that anyone would require of you. And if you offer these same services and build up, you know, this build up with this platform, you can also do Upwork and other platforms, or you can directly contact individuals and ask them if you can translate one of their videos just to demonstrate your services. And if they would like you to do more of their videos, maybe you could charge like $25 per video translated into a different language. Imagine what that would do for somebody's channel, you know? So this is just one option. So we'll go back to our slide and, you know, look at the pros and cons of this being a way to make money online. First, caption and subtitles way to make money online. So to maximize profits, we should be on multiple platforms, right? You can reach out to creators via email. You could DM them. You can demonstrate your service by translating one of their videos and then offering if you could do that for other videos on their channel. Because just imagine if it's someone who has a really big channel and they want to reach another demographic, they can do this exact same thing. Pros, it's easy money. Theoretically, it's very simple. The cons, like I was saying at the beginning, you will have to build up clientele or social proof to make consistent money. But the way that I see it, if you're looking at money, if you're looking at ways to make money online and you have free time, you know, what would it hurt for you to just make the attempt to try and do this? If you had one person that says yes, they have 4 videos and you're charging $25 per video, you can make $100. Or you could charge more. You know, it depends on whatever you would like to do. You can build an entire website dedicated to this and then just use that back tool to make money. So, you know, I would say on average, you could probably make $100 a day as a beginner doing something like this. So let's move on to the next way that you could possibly make money online using freelance services. Our next one is going to be ghostwriting. And I've personally done this. I've done ghostwriting with music. I've done ghostwriting with books. I've done ghostwriting on Fiverr for people to help them make money. So let's take a look at our next Fiverr freelance gig and see how people are charging for this particular service as well. All right, so I typed in ghostwriting and we're gonna do the same thing as before. Let's take a look at the services that people love. So this is the Fiverr's choice. These are people that they recommend. So this person is writing captivating fiction books. All right, and it looks like for basic, this could be a book up to 1,500 words for $50. They can do up to 5,000 words for $170 and a premium service of up to 7,500 words for $250. Okay. Let's take a look at our next AI tool that we could use to do this exact same thing. So our next AI tool is going to be ChatGPT. I'm sure many of you know this one, or if you don't know it, you've definitely heard of it in some capacity. Very, very popular AI tool. So today we're going to type into ChatGPT. We're going to ask it to write us a fictional story that's 1,500 words. All right, so I typed into ChatGPT, write a fictional story that's 1,500 words. As we can see, ChatGPT is writing that story for us now. And once the story is complete, we'll go through, take a look at the outline of the story, and we can potentially just make changes and, make this story our own. So let's see. Title: The Forgotten Song. In the heart of a bustling city stood an old, neglected piano, its once gleaming keys now faded and its melodies silenced by time among the hustle and bustle of everyday life. So I'm not going to read the whole story, but as you can see, you can add different parameters to make this story change. For example, if you have a client, you can ask them, hey, you want me to write a story about a piano, or you want me to write a story about cats and dogs, or is it a fable, or is it an action adventure? You can then come to ChatGPT, put exactly what the parameters are for the story that you're writing, 1,500 words, and then you can go ahead and make changes to the story as you see fit. So if you're already a writer, or you're someone who likes to write stories, this might be right up your alley, because you can use this as the blueprint in order to write the story. I wouldn't use it verbatim, because of course, if you use the same exact parameters as someone else, you'll get the same story, right? So you just want to use this just to get you started, and then you can go ahead and edit that. And as you saw, the prices that we were getting, $125 to like $250 to probably more for a longer story, you can make a lot of money doing freelance work like this, and it doesn't cost you anything to actually start it except you spending time, which, if we're trying to make money, ultimately, if we're not spending money and leveraging something to make money, we're going to end up spending time to make it. All right, so let's take a look at the pros and cons of this as well. All right, so for ghostwriting, you can ghostwrite music, blogs, ebooks, papers, essays, speeches, stories. Again, you don't have to limit yourself to what you just saw here. You could write, you could ghostwrite 20 ebooks and then throw them up online and then sell those. I'm just trying to get you to open up your mind to the possibilities. Again, you don't have to do this exact thing. Just open your mind to the possibilities of how you can use these generative AI tools to make money. So the pro, it's a very easy process to start if you use ChatGPT as a template and rewrite bits and portions of the content as you see fit to whatever it is that you want to do. The cons: to become a Fiverr choice freelancer, it will take time. But again, no matter which one of these things that you're looking at, time is the underlying factor, but it doesn't take us money to do it. And to do this work, it doesn't matter what your credit score is. You can have a credit score of 500. You can have a credit score of 800. Anyone can do this. You'll get as much out of it as the time that you put into it. So your effort will determine how much money you can actually make. But it can make $200 to $300 per day. Me personally, I used to write and ghostwrite, and I could probably do at least like in a day. If I was like doing things on sale, I could probably do $250 a day by doing this. And of course, you can also DM or email people directly in order to suit their needs. And you can, you could write YouTube scripts for people. Hey, you want me to write you a YouTube script about this thing? You could send them the entire script. You know how much time that would save, and what happens when you build 5 to 10 clients and each client is willing to pay you like $50. It starts to become, pretty easy, guys, once you put in the work and once you build the clientele. But we do have to put in some work in order to build that up, in order for this to make, up to $300 per day. Now, this will be the last one on our list, and this is something that I've done as well. I've built websites, and there are tools as well, AI tools that we can use to help us build websites. So let's first go on Fiverr and see how much the average freelancer is charging, and then we'll take a look at another tool that we can use to do this fairly quickly. All right, and so I searched for build a website, and we're looking at our Fiverr choice freelancers. And let's go to this one. This guy has over 1,000 reviews, and he's starting at $150. And that's for a basic 3-page website with stock photos, a couple plugins. For 10 pages, it's $300. And for 20 pages or more, it's $460 to build one website. So, I mean, with this one, depending on how fast you can do it, that's 2 websites would be $300. I mean, if you could do 2 websites for 10 pages in one day, that's $600 a day if you can do that, or you can find the clientele for it. So let's actually show you the next AI tool that we're going to be using in order to make this go by fairly quickly. So some of you guys may or may not know this website, but it is Divi AI. It's a website builder that designs layouts, writes content, and generates images for you on demand. So I can tell you that this works very, very well when you pair it with WordPress. So as you can see, I don't have a way to demonstrate this for you at the moment, but you can build entire websites with AI. It creates any type of website page, so you can sit back and watch the Divi AI tool just generate any page that you could think of, and then you can jump into Divi's intuitive visual builder, and then you can make edits very easily. The auto generate content tool, it'll generate text, images, or entire modules with a click. It will just analyze whatever it is that you need to actually do. And you can write or refine website text. You can generate images automatically with just one click of a button. So this is something where normally building a website for the average person, even the other two are fairly easy. You know, anyone can pick those up. Building websites will take at least a little bit of time to just learn how to do it, but I can guarantee you it's not that hard. You could probably learn by watching a few YouTube videos fairly quickly. With this Divi AI tool, it's going to make that thing go way fast. When I'm telling you, I've built probably 3 websites in a single day by using some of these tools that are available. And this is one of those tools. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons when it comes to using the Divi AI website builder. All right, so building websites on Fiverr. So you can easily build websites with the Divi AI tool, and you could charge much higher rates for building websites. I mean, this is a skill that is in high demand that has not changed for several years. Everyone needs a website. This is a high in demand skill, and people are less likely to do this one. So you will need to learn how to use WordPress, the basics, in order to do this. But if we're being honest, you could do that for a couple of weeks. I'm not saying you're going to learn everything, but if you try like maybe even 4 weeks of really trying to learn, you could get the basics down fairly quickly. And also, you don't necessarily have to use WordPress. There are a lot of different website builders that are very easy to use, especially if the project only requires you to do like a 1-pager. You can just get your skills up for a couple weeks, maybe even a month, and then you can start charging fairly low prices to continue learning. So people will be looking for deals. If you can give them a good deal for a fairly decent website, they'll take it. In worst case, if you need more time, you can just take more time and learn more. You can make probably between $500 to $1,000 a day on average when you do this. And again, it's so many things that you could do. You could build practice websites and keep making them. You could offer them to people. You could DM and email and show people. You can make a YouTube channel showing how to make a website. And what do you think is going to happen? People will see you showing them how to make a website, and then they're going to ask you to make them a website. That's how you're going to drive traffic. And then you get paid from YouTube and Google. You can actually do all of these things and build a YouTube around it, and naturally it'll bring clientele. And you could also do Fiverr and freelance work. There's so many ways to do this, guys. You just have to be willing to put in the time and the effort. And you don't have to, again, have great credit or spend a bunch of money in order for you to make money online. And these are very real examples that I've personally done myself and kept me afloat when I needed it. So we're at the end of the video. I've been trying to start to move quicker with videos. I hope that this one wasn't too long. I'm adding links in the description for all of these. Links for Fiverr, links for Captions.ai, links for ChatGPT, links for Divi AI. And if you didn't like any of these, you don't have to do one of these. What I just wanted to do was open you to the possibility that there are other things that maybe make sense for you, other AI tools, other intuitive learning tools that you can use right now that can actually make the lives easier for other people, that then you can offer the service to make money online without it costing you anything but time. And right, kids can do this, especially because kids don't have to go to work or have they could learn all these different skills, have all the time in the world, and they can then implement these new skills to create online businesses, to create online courses, to teach other people like you or me how to do all of these different things. And I just had the time, and I put in the work to learn all these different skills, and I use them all to do different things. So yeah, if you found any value in this video at all, please, because I felt like it's all this information is valuable. Please share it. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Please leave a comment. Push this information out there so it's readily available to other people so they can do it. Even if you didn't want to do it, if it just provoked thought or you thought of a person who this could benefit, please send this to that person. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am more than, grateful for your time, and you have a wonderful day.